So good news, this is the last painting of Season 2, which basically doesn't change anything, but it's just interesting to note that this is the last ep of Season 2. Season 2, Episode 13, Final Grace. That is the wrong tool. The only thing this painting's missing is a good old patented cabin. So I was gonna say, this is like the quintessential Bob Ross painting. You got like the blue sky, we got some clouds, we got the mountains, we have the ocean, like the lake, the trees. That's like the Bob Ross check marks right there. The only thing we're missing is a cabin. That's the thing we're missing. If we had a cabin, oh, we'd be in the money, but this still is a pretty chill painting. The only thing he did was change the classic. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, shouts to that. Man, I was talking about this earlier in not on stream, but I was saying earlier that the thing about April Fools that I just don't like is when it gets used as a tool to gaslight people into thinking like, oh hey, look at this really cool thing that is happening, and like it's made to be all like legitimate looking, and then it's like, oops, just kidding, haha, April Fools, smile, smile. Okay, I literally saw some posts earlier that was somebody literally doing that. Like they posted something and they were like, oh, this character is gonna be in this game, and then it didn't really have any kind of legibility to it, I guess, but it's just the fact that they like were trying to do that, and they were like, for anyone upset, it's just a joke, guys. Come on, smile. Blush emoji. Like, I don't know. Like, last year, I'm pretty sure it was last year at least, I remember I saw a post, which it felt pretty legitimate in the moment, but it was this post, it was like, I think about Naruto, and it was like, oh, the author, like, announced they're gonna release, like, a special like manga following like this one character, and everyone's like, yo, that's so cool, like holy shit. And then it's like, oops, JK, April Fools. Like come on, like is that funny? Is that funny? Just gaslighting a bunch of people? No, it's not. Yo, congrats on your 7-stream watch streak, Caitlin. Huge play, honestly. Getting that watch streak going. I know Justin would be proud of that watch streak. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. The like Sonic is Missing game or whatever the actual title of it is. But yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I think that's a good April Fool's bit to do. Like if you like make something dumb like that, but then it's like, no, like it's literally a thing though that like you can see and use. Like that is like, I am perfectly okay with that. If you're doing that, be my guest, because that's fun. Like literally, Smite, the MOBA that I play, they made this like meme video earlier today, and they were like, oh yeah, we've added a consumable to the game that makes it so like your character like just gets randomly like morphed, like they get like really big or really small or like squished or squashed, but then it's like it's actually in the game for today and you can like actually play and use it. So it's like, and even still, it's like the way the video was presented, it's like kind of immediately, it was pretty obvious, like, okay, this is just an April Fool's shitpost, like whatever. But like, I was actually surprised. I was like, oh, it's in the game. Like, you can just go into the game and use this item that they like made a whole video about. So like those sorts of things, like I think that's fine. Pretty hype because, you know, it's not something I expect. But when you're just blatantly trying to like gaslight people, I think that's just shitty, in my opinion. Like literally, like the Rivals of Aether team, like they're like big directs every year are on April 1st. I guess they don't have one this year, I guess because they're busy putting like a ton of like all like their resources into like making like a new game. So that's, you know, understandable. But I literally have it up right now. They literally like on like their Rivals of Aether Twitch channel. They have 419 people watching right now. And the title is just, what are the devs cooking? And it's just, they've just been I've been watching this for like an hour and a half. And it's just like a stovetop. And they're cooking like meatballs, I think, at this point. But for the longest time, it was just a pot of like tomato sauce and like canned tomatoes that they just kept stirring. I'm like, how many times are we gonna stir this thing? God damn. Yo, Ebo. Yeah, butter, baint, Bombay. You're damn right. Ebo, you literally are moving to Japan tomorrow. Are you nervous at all? Are you like excited? Disclaimer, Ebo's not actually moving to Japan. He's just going to Japan for a little bit. Oh shit, Ebo's in an ad, apparently. Why isn't Ebo subbed? Exclamation mark gift Ebo a sub. Make a wish. 2024. Someone when Minecraft makes all the sounds villager sounds. Did they do that? Is that a thing they do like every year or something? I don't remember that specifically. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm just bitter and a hater, but I guess blatantly gaslighting people is not something that I like, at least. But, you know, if it's all in fun, but if you're actually doing something that's hype, then yeah, by all means, go for it. Oh. How's everyone's day today, though? Anything fun happening for people right now? Or are we all just chilling? The good news is I have my clothes. I had them in the washing machine, and then I put them in the dryer, and then I'm like, yes, they're in the dryer. I could put my bed sheets in the washing machine. I put my bed sheets in the washing machine, and probably like within like a couple minutes later, I went live. That was my game plan, because I could have went live like way earlier, but then like I saw like Rivals of Aether was like, oh, what are the devs cooking? I'm like, ah shit, what are they cooking? So then I was just kind of vibing, and I was like, well, at this point, I might as well wait for my clothes to be like done in the washing machine, so I can put them in the dryer. Like get it done early, so I'm not like, oops, sorry, it's midnight and I'm still doing my laundry. Like that's definitely not the optimal vibe for me. What's your favorite way to eat tomatoes? Just like, I like having them with things. Like, I think tomato complements foods really well. So just like having them like I don't know, like diced or like just in slices on something is really good, in my opinion. I like tomatoes. I think they're good. I saw a post that said people say it's April 1st, but people be lying every day. That's true, though. That is true. You know, I unironically had the thought, like, I was like, yo, imagine I did like I, you know, have my title and like tweet out and everything. I'm like doing a Paper Mario speedrun, but then I just actually just sit here and do a Paper Mario run. But then I just don't like, I don't acknowledge it the whole time. Like, I don't like think anything. I'm not like, yeah, guys, this is a crazy. I'm playing Pape. Like, I'm just like going with it. That was like a consideration I had. Because people would be like, oh, he's not actually doing one, but then it's like, wait, he actually is doing one. Maybe next year. Yo, Owl, have to head out in a bit, but have fun with the painting. Thanks. Where are we heading off to? Your car went start this morning, TBH, so you're working from home. Fun, fun. Fun, fun. Love that even. I low-key actually forgot for a bit. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Mario Paint Monday. Huh. Because I wasn't really even like planning on streaming exactly today. Like, I wasn't like in my immediate thoughts like, oh yeah, I want to stream today. I was just gonna vibe today, but then I was like, oh yeah, it's Mario Paint Monday. I gotta do that. I have missed Mario Paint Monday a few times, but I try not to. Try not to if possible. I mean, is there any consequence for you working from home, or is it just like, do you have to like call them and be like, hey, I can't make it in, so I'm just gonna work from home today? See, it seems nice with Cloud's job where, I think it's still the same with where Cloud works, where like, I'm pretty sure like he can just work from home, but then like a couple of days of the week, like he's supposed to go in. Like that sounds like a vibe. Like if you're allowed to just like work from home most of the week, but then it's like, oh, but like, you know, maybe come in like once or twice a week. Like just for the sake of like getting out, you know? Like I think that sounds pretty chill. I like the idea of that. I mean, definitely like just being able to work close to home or work from home sounds pretty hype, but also getting out at times sounds nice. Because like the amount of time people spend like through like just a day or like their week just like commuting, it's like, yep, I have to drive an hour there, an hour back. And then like it could be more just due to traffic or whatever. Like, fun. Several stores, several errands, damn. Well, I hope they all go well. Normally I don't have my computer with me. Luckily we worked home Friday, so you did have it. So like a special like work PC that they give you or something. An hour and a half there, bruh. That's whack. I know my dad's drive to work, it's like 40 minutes or so. It's not too bad at least. And that's not like the worst. It's just like, goddamn. Like, fuck that, though. Fuck that. Just a MacBook Pro. My MacBook Pro is now a video watching machine while in the bath. Like, I don't use it for anything anymore other than like just watching videos while in the bath. Yo, Prak, welcome to the 10 stream watch streak. How do you feel? Yours is a 28-minute drive there and back. So that's not too bad. We have these big-ass monitors in our offices. And how does it make you feel? Okay, so we're gonna use this gray for the mountain. at the fucking pace. So at that point, it's just like, damn, like you're just wasting, like you're using so much gas, and like just losing so much time, just like driving and shit. Like fuck. Yeah, not hype sounding. You know, I saw a post the other day that was someone talking about like, oh, like unless if you like need one for your job or something, like regular people should not like just be driving a truck. And I was like, honestly, that's a valid opinion, I think, because trucks are like, they're such a gas hog. They use so much gas. Like, I honestly see, like, I see the point that person was trying to make. It's like, but I want a truck though. It's like, but why? They're just loud and like use more gas. Like, unless you're actually like using it for something relevant, like, what's the point? I don't know. I can say I would never get a truck. That's for sure. I would never want a truck. But the other day when my dad and I were at Osmo's, I haven't seen one in so long, but I saw like a smart car, and I was like, damn, I haven't seen a smart car in a long time. Just out in the wild. I feel like years ago I used to see them like pretty often, it felt like, but fuck. Don't spend that much in gas because of your mileage, TBH. Honestly, hype. Honestly, hype. Oh, it feels gay? Okay. Dude, that video, Prac, that I tagged you, and I was like, god damn. Sorry, I started looking at Discord. Here, I will minimize Discord. No distractions, other than my distraction Twitch stream that I have up right now. Me getting 99 thieving while watching Last Airbender and Korra. Word, though. You see, Prac, they're putting Korra in Fortnite. She's gonna like be live in like a few days or something, I think. Or it might be today. I actually don't remember exactly. Maybe it's tomorrow, because I know their updates are usually on Tuesdays. Are you home right now, Prac? Are you at work, So I think some people have today off, it being Easter Monday. At least I remember in school we used to get that off. You're twerking? Yes. Oh, bruh, crazy thing, Prac, that Smite did for like April Fools. Like, they made this video, and it, like, you know, was obviously like presented as a shitpost, but it was like, oh yeah, we added this potion in this one game mode that makes it so like your character just like gets randomly like their size changes, or like they get like big or small, or like they get squished or stretched or something, or flattened. But then it's like, it's actually just in the game for today. I'm like, bruh, like they actually just put that in the game for today. Like, that goes hard. So honestly, Respect. Like, that's pretty good. I went into like a practice match earlier because I just wanted to see it because I was like this is like for real in the game, dude. And I'm like, wow, it actually is. So, yeah, shoutouts to that. That was pretty hype to see. I don't know if League ever does anything like that. I know Smite, like, back in the day, they used to, like, do, like, some April Fool's stuff. Like, they'd be like, oh, April... Like, they made one that was, like, an April Fool's, like, God reveal video, and it was, like, Minion. And it's like, bruh. Like, this is obviously a shitpost. When was intro... Honestly, this whole sentence prac, I have no idea what any of it's supposed to mean, I'm sorry. Oh, a game mode with no CDs. Oh yeah, there's like Smite has a, like they have like kind of like a, I forget if it's a daily thing or if they change it weekly. I don't really pay attention to it now, but they have like these little like special like mode of the weeks or mode of the day or whatever, where it's like just random like different just like goofy things where it's like, oh yeah, like you're on like the regular map, but like everyone is like the same character like on both teams, or like yeah, everyone has like 90% CDR, or everyone starts with like 1,000,000 gold or something. Ultra rapid fire. Is it like, do they use like the regular game mode, or did they put it like in ARAM or something? I know like these like Smite like special like mode of the day things are like, I think it like varies like what map they use it on or what game mode they put it in. The future of League. Feels good. It's on the regular map, it feels good. Feels bad that League has like, it has like what, like 2 game modes, or 3 maybe, question mark. I can definitely appreciate that in Smite they have like a pretty decent amount of game modes. Now they added a bunch of new shit since then, like a cannon to lane faster. It's not the same, Sag. A cannon? Shit, bombs away. Woo! In case anyone's curious, this Rivals of Aether stream that I'm watching from the devs, they're still cooking, by the way. In case anyone's curious, they're still cooking. What a hype stream to be watching. What content we have here? The good news is I woke up today before noon. And I actually got up to my alarm. I think I snoozed it once for 5 minutes and then I got up after that. But I was like, yo, hype. Actually getting up to the alarm. Rare footage. Dude, my phone alarm is like aggressive though, because I have it set up so like to turn it off, I have to do 30 squads. Unless if I do the cheat to turn it off without doing that, but we're not gonna talk about that. But like I'll like, hit like, yep, I'm awake or whatever, like hit okay to stop the alarm, and then it's like demanding. It's like, it's time to squat. I'm like, stop. Why are we being so demanding, phone? God damn. I don't know, so that's kind of funny. And I don't think that's hard, like, at the bottom of this mountain, like, where I'm painting right now, because I have not talked about the painting, like, at all this whole time, basically. Like, it's hard to, like, I can't really get, like, this blurry effect, like, as you can see, where it's all, like, kind of, like, faded, and it's kind of blurred. Like, I can't really do that in Mario Paint. Maybe some, like, I wonder what, like, if having, like, pixel art skill, I wonder how much that helps in Mario Paint. Like, surely it must like help to some degree, right? I don't know. I've never tried pixel art really. I've thought about it. I'm like, that could be fun to try maybe at some point, just to see. Cause I like the aesthetic of pixel art, definitely. You can get some like good vibes with it. I mean, hell, it's like a lot of like Super Nintendo games and such. I think still look good, just because like that art style, like if done well, is pretty timeless. Just holds up quite well. So I think definitely the beauty of pixel art comes from like knowing how to make use of your limited colors, which I guess is kind of like Mario Paint in a sense. Because Mario Paint definitely has that of, oh yeah, I have to be able to make use of this relatively limited color palette that I have here. And of course, my limited like way of working with like the colors. That's a definite ad break though. I think it's like airbrushing in like a little taps of these like black pixels. I think definitely is pretty big. Just a bit, Get a little sprinkle, get some chocolate going on this mountain. Now this mountain in the background, I think there's gonna be little hints of like dark gray, but I think I mostly want this one to be white and, or sorry, white and light gray, just to kind of like make it feel more distant compared to the other mountain. I'm also gonna want to have like this kind of like a white like just do like this kind of. Have that going. Right, Brack? Also, you said people aren't really working at your work today, which is a good feel. That's like whenever, like, you know, like, you'd be in school, and it's like the last day before like a holiday or something, and it's like nobody's really like doing anything. Like everyone's just like vibing. Shoutouts to those times. Yeah, we're gonna play a little bit of dark gray there. Like, I definitely remember, like, I had this, like, English class in college, and I don't remember why, but there was, like, one day where, like, nobody showed up. Like, literally me and one other person showed up to class, and then there was the teacher, obviously. But I don't remember why everybody else just bailed, but yeah, we showed up and she was like, well, I guess since like nobody's here, I guess we're just gonna like not do anything today. So we just kind of talked for like 15 minutes or something, and then we just kind of like left after that, which was like, all right, I'm chilling, I guess, with this. But you know, it's also like, damn. Imagine if you drove like an hour away or something just to show up to this class, and then it's like, oh yeah, sorry, oops, you're doing nothing today. JK lol. And then it's like, oops, you don't have a class for another like 6 hours or something. Time to wait. And that's why I'm always thankful that I was able to walk to college, because I moved closer. Which was definitely the correct play. Because, you know, there'd be times where it would be like, oops, you showed up to class, okay, you guys did something for like 15 minutes, okay, you're dismissed. Like, bruh, why did we even have class today? Like, you know, less of a deal for me, because it's like, I live so close. But some people, like, that was probably like pretty annoying. It's like, damn, I could have been sleeping, or I could have just done something else that wasn't this today. Let's see here. So I'm just gonna like do like a little bit of like this. Actually, maybe we'll do a little bit of that. Oh, my stream started buffering for a sec. My cooking content. Oh, that looks pretty decent. Alright, it's done. Smile. Alright, so we have that, and now we're gonna do the trees down here. Damn. I guess like most of this painting is the mountain and sky, So like, cause I have a tendency when I do these paintings, like, you know, I usually have like a pretty good amount of space like for the sky and the top parts, but then like I feel like I get to the bottom and it starts getting like cut off slightly, which is it you know, like largely due to the fact that the Bob Ross canvases are a little bit, or just like the standard Bob Ross canvas is a bit taller than the Mario Paint canvas, so it makes that like just a little awkward. But you know, as we always say, it doesn't need to be 1-to-1. But as long as you're just vibing, you're chilling. So we're gonna want to cover that up though. Okay. And we're gonna have a big tree right there. We're gonna go with the dark just to like fill in some space. And then we're gonna use the light green. Make it kind of pop. Okay. And we're gonna tap in it's like just a little bit. I wish for the airbrush, I wish there was a smaller airbrush, because there's just like the airbrush, that's it, which is, you gotta make do with what you got, right? But damn, if you could get a smaller airbrush, that'd be so juicy. Boom. Damn. Good Kendall quote. April Fool's is literally a holiday for psychopaths. Damn. As someone definitely tried to bait her. But like, damn. Yeah. Not very fun. Not very fun. Sorry, I started looking at Twitter again. Alright, back to cooking, and we're gonna drink some water. we're good. And I happen to notice that Morpheus is now on his phone on Discord. Good morning, Morpheus. Imagine like he just was opening stream and just hears that. That would go pretty hard actually if he heard that. He'd be like, damn, I just woke up, bro. Actually, you'd probably just say good morning. For this reflection here, I definitely need to like lightly tap. The thing that like when you're just trying like a very light, like faded look with the airbrush, it can be kind of unpredictable sometimes with like where the pixels will land, which I guess isn't inherently bad, you know? But sometimes it's like, oh, I want it to go like here, but it's hard to like get like accurate control of that. But I think when there's water like this, I think it's been helpful that I've started like, or like sometimes I'll decide to like this one where I just filled the whole canvas with like the light blue color, and then it's like, okay, we can use that for the sky, and then also like we have like kind of like a basis for the water, because I feel like having like a color for the water already that isn't just like the white blank Mario Paint canvas, I think that helps a ton for me when for making the water in Mario Paint. I always just feel like water is just, it's tough to do in Mario Paint because it has such a soft, specific look to it. But I think we're getting somewhere. I think we're getting somewhere with this one. Get the light green going. Bro, my brush strokes were kind of like in sync with the music there. That was crazy. That went crazy. Let's see, get a little bit more of this color, and then I guess that should be over there actually. We can do like a little bit of that though. I don't think I've used this tone for anything, because it's more like just like, you know, like a, I don't know, it doesn't really have like much usage, but I could potentially use it here, honestly. We could try it. Let's see what happens. Let's take a look. Because it kind of fits the vibe for this one. Let's see. Maybe just to make it... And then we're going to the yellow. I might go back in and add just a few dark spots. Let's see, here it'd be really good if I could have a smaller airbrush. I think overall in Mario Paint, these Mario Paint paintings, I think the airbrush is probably the most useful tool, just overall. It just does a lot of things. I've been like picking at some skin like on my thumb and it's just been like peeling off. I need to like not do that. I should like not be doing that. It's not too bad, but it's like damn. I need to like there we go. Damn. Weird human moments, just being like, oops, I need to pick at my skin for some reason. Because yep, that seems like a good idea. Let's do that. Yay. Let's pick at our skin for some reason. I have it that I wish I didn't have. I guess we're gonna go back into this color. And boom. Big tree. Big tree. So I feel like for doing like the trees like this, I think just going for this kind of like zigzag, just kind of like back and forth strokes with the regular small brush. I think that's like usually just the easiest way to go about doing this. And it's like we kind of have like a bunch of like just like little things in there going on. Almost done with this actually. And then, oh yeah, the reflection. I was about to be like, damn, am I just done now? But no, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Getting a little hasty there. I'm just gonna tap in a couple of these. I'm gonna... Damn. Let's see. Oh. I think that's just done, honestly. At that point, honestly, looks not half bad, if I just say so myself.